This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, good afternoon. So now, what and all we had discussed in the last class, we had discussed about the balance sheet, right? So balance sheet, income statement, and all we had discussed, right? So income statement number 4, 5. Okay, ma. Okay, okay. So two of us has joined in the same. Okay, ma. Okay, sure. So income statement, balance sheet, and all we had done. So balance sheet number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all those things we had discussed in the last class itself. Okay, so you have any doubts in that? So anywhere if you are feeling any difficulty, so you just let me know about your doubts and you can just ask me. I'll just clarify your doubts. Okay. So no doubts in this. So I have started about the revenue modeling. Okay, so you just open that file and just check it out about the revenue model. You have any doubts in that, you just check it out. So this is about the preparation of the revenue model. So users, so the total number of users are 1000. So then average revenue per user is 100. Okay, so now the sales is about so the total number of users into average revenue per user, so that means 1000 into 100, so will be appeared as 1 lakh. So the total number of sales is 1 lakh actually here. Okay, so then it is about the bank loans. So in this bank we are having loans of 10,000. So then interest per loan is 5%. Okay, so now the net income will be 500. So that means 10,000 into 5% you will be getting as 500, like that. So you just try it out this one.
Then ma'am,
Okay. So you just try this one, sales price. So that means rupees per packet. That means the soap 16 rupees per packet, and total packets are 4,21,875. So now you will be having the revenue. So that one and that too you have to convert that into lakhs. First you have to multiply. So is equal to 16 into, okay, so 4,21,875 will come to, okay, 68 lakhs. So divided by 10 to the power of 5. You just do this. Done.
yes ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So then we will move on to the next one. So that is the third one. Okay. So here we are having, so that means 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So till, 2010 to 2018, sorry, 13 to 18, they have given you the actual sales. Okay, actual revenue from operation. So that means actual sales. Okay. Now after that, so we have to find out the year on year percentage growth. Okay, so now we have to find out the next 5 years sales. So that means from 2019 we have to find out 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, okay, 24. So till here we have to find out. So this is all blank only. Okay, so this is all blank only. So the situation is about the first 5 years they have given you the data, that means the actual sales. The next 5 years you have to find out the sales. So that is called as like E. So E stands for like estimation. Okay, A stands for actual sales and E stands for estimation. Okay, so in this estimated sales, so you have to find out, so from 2019 to 24, like how much sales it may happen. Okay, so how to calculate this? So you can calculate this by applying this year on year percentage growth. Okay, so year on year percentage growth. So what do you do for this? So how do you do for this? See, now 2018, 2019 you have the data. I mean 2018 you have the data. So keeping this 5 years data, so we have to find out the next year's value. Excuse me. So now year on year percentage growth you have to calculate first. So how to calculate this year on year percentage growth? So you have the formula here. So that means current year minus previous year. Current year minus previous year divided by current year. Okay, so this is our year on year percentage growth. Okay, so shall we start now? So the for the 2019 we have the data. So 2012 we don't have the data. So that's why we have to start from 2014. So that's nothing but year on year percentage growth. Okay, so now how to find out this is equal to, okay, so current year minus previous year. Okay, previous year divided by current year. Okay, so current year minus previous year divided by current year. Understanding what I am saying?
Yes, ma'am. Once again, you say,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So now what you have to do is, so you have the actual sales they have given you from 2013 to 2018, the sales, actual sales which has been happened. Okay, so from 2019 you have to find out the sales. That means the estimated sales you have to find out. So to find out the estimation sales, so first you have to find out the year on year percentage growth. So year on year percentage growth. So how to find out this year on year percentage growth? So there is a formula to calculate this year on year growth percentage. So that's why go to 2014 and then put is equal to this current year sales. Current year means 2014 sales, okay, minus previous year. Previous year means 2013 sales. Okay, 2013 sales divided by, okay, so divided by current year sales. Okay, divided by current year sales. So now press enter. So now we got 22%. So y means we have to put the open bracket and the close bracket here. So this will work in the BODMAS rule, right? Excel will work in the BODMAS rule. So that's why we have to calculate the year on year percentage growth on the basis of the current year minus previous year, open the bracket and close the bracket, divided by, okay, so divided by current year. Okay, so divided by current year. So and then press enter. See, now you will be getting the answer as 22%. Understood? No? Any doubts?
No,
Ah, so now you just drag this. Okay, so just drag this. So you will be getting the year on year growth percentage. Okay, so you just drag this. So you will be getting the current year minus previous year divided by current year. So you will be getting the year on year growth percentage. So this is how you have to calculate the year on year growth percentage. So till you have the actual sales. Then after that for the estimation. Okay, so you have the estimated sales you have to find out. So from 2019 to 24, what are all the sales happened? So what are all the sales is? So that means there are four methods to calculate. Okay, so there are four methods to calculate. So the first method is average all years keep constant. Okay, so you just look here. Okay, it is visible for you all, no? Method 1. So there are four methods to calculate the year on year growth percentage for the estimated years. Okay, for the estimated years there are four methods to calculate the year on year growth percentage. So the first method is average all years keep constant. Okay, average all years keep constant. So then the second method, keep the same value as the previous year and keep it constant for the rest of the years. Keep the same value as the previous year and keep it constant for the rest of the years. Okay, so then method 3. So the third method, average of last 2 years and keep constant for all years. Okay, average of last 2 years and keep constant for all years. Okay, so then method 4, the fourth method is average of all years which a moving average. Understanding? So I want you to take down these four methods. Write down. Written. Okay, done. Okay,
Yes.
so the first method we will just discuss average of all years. Okay, average all years, then keep constant. So now the first method we will just see that is equal to average of all the 5 years. Okay, average of all the 5 years, close the bracket, enter. So now we got 15%. Okay, and keep constant for every year. Okay, so 15%. Okay, so this is the first method. Okay, like how to do this once again, shall I show you? So once again I'll just show you average of all years and then keep constant for all the years. Okay, so now is equal to average, open bracket, average of all the years. Okay, all the years. So now close the bracket, enter. Okay, so now keep constant for all years. So keep as 15% only for all the years and then enter. See, now you can just drag it over here. See, now automatically you will be getting the answer as 15% for all the years. Okay, so now how to do this sales actually is equal to 30,337, okay, into 15%. Okay, 15% plus. Okay, so this 30,337. So this is the first method of calculating the growth. Okay, so now press enter. 35,020. So that means 2018 to 2019 there is a growth of 15% on the sales. Okay, on the sales. So now the sales is 30,337. On that value 15% it has been increased the sales in 2019. Okay, so now this is the first method of calculating the sales, or else is equal to, as I told you in the previous class, so this value 30,337 into, okay, into, open the bracket, 1 plus rate of interest. Okay, 1 plus r. So again press enter. See, this is also the same. So now you just select and you just drag it over here. So this is the first method of calculating the revenue. That is, the first method means what?
Ma'am, once again, you say, ma'am.
Yeah. So average of all years, then keep constant. Once again, I'll just show you. Average of all years, okay, is equal to average, open bracket. Okay, so now you select the percentages. Okay, so you select all the percentages. So and then close the bracket, enter. Okay, 15%. So now keep all the years constant. Okay, so now is equal to this 15% and then press enter. So now you just drag it over here. Automatically you will be getting the year on year percentage growth. Okay, so now is equal to this 30,337 into 15%. Okay, plus again this 30,337 and then press enter. 35,020. That means in 2018, 30,337 was the sales. Then in 2019, 15% it has been increased. 15% of 30,337 plus, okay, plus 30,337. You will be getting the answer here as 35,020. Or else you will be having the easiest way of doing is equal to 30,337 into, okay, into, open the bracket, so then 1 plus 15%, so then close the bracket, enter. This is a bit tricky, okay, so you have to sit and calculate this, okay. So now again you have to drag it over here. That's all. This is the first method of calculating the estimated sales for all the 5 years. Understood? So this is just about the first method. First method is clear? So then we will move to the next method. Next method. So keep the same value as the previous year and keep it constant for the rest of the years. Okay. See, for example, if you have any pandemic situations, okay, so then the year on year it will be fluctuating. Okay, so it might be like incurred loss, or so we can even do the income also, like the profit also we can gain. So at that time, so there will be no guarantee that every year we'll be getting the same profits. Okay, so that's why what we have to do is, so whatever the actual sales it is there, okay, so you keep that only the constant for the rest of the years. So what is the sales? So that is 5% year on year growth. Okay, so now press enter. So now what you have to do, so again you have to drag it. So for everything you will be getting here as 5% only. So now again how to calculate is equal to 30,337 into, okay, open the bracket, 1 plus, okay, 1 plus this 5%, and then press close the bracket and then press enter. See, now we'll be getting the answer here as 31,890. So again you have to drag it over here. That's all. This is the second method of calculating the revenue. Done? So understood about the second method? Shall we move to the third method? Okay. So then we will move on to the next method. The third method is average of last 2 years and keep constant for all years. Okay. Average of last 2 years and keep constant for all years. Say now is equal to average, open bracket, and you select only last 2 years. Okay. Last 2 years. So and then close the bracket, enter. So now you keep constant for the rest of the years. So that means the 12%. That's all. So now is equal to this 30,337 into 1 plus this 12% and then close bracket, enter. So now you will be getting the answer here as 34,097. So again you have to drag it over here. That's all. See, this is the third method. Understood? Okay. So now the fourth method. Fourth method is very easy. Average of all years which a moving average. Okay. Average of all years which a moving average. So now what you have to do is equal to average of all years. Okay. So now close the bracket, enter. See, now you will be getting the answer here as 15%. So now don't keep it constant for all the years. Okay. So now you select this and you just drag it over here in a relative reference method. See, now you will be getting the answer here as 14%, 14%, 14, 13. Okay. So then again 14%. Understanding? So how do you get how do you got this particular 14%? So see now how do you get this 14% in the sense? See now average of F7, that means from 2014 to 2018 you got 15%. Average of 2015 to 2019 you will be getting 14%. Again average of 2016 to 2020 you will be getting the answer here as 14%. So like that it is called as like moving average method. Okay, so you cannot say and you cannot keep this as a constant this one. Yeah, so understood about this, about the moving average method. You just try it out. So again in the same way, so to calculate this revenue is equal to 30,337 into, okay, so 1 plus this 15%, close the bracket, enter. That's all. So now you just select this and you can just drag it over here. So these are all the 4 methods of calculating the revenue. Understood, guys? You just try it over there. All the 4 methods I want you to try. This is done. Are you doing? Done. So
Yes, ma'am.
we will just move on to the next one, that is case study. Okay. So the next thing is about the fourth one. Okay. So revenue model 4. Okay. So here we are having the from the first year. Okay. So that means minutes of usage in billions they have given you. So then the growth percentage. So we can calculate. What is the formula to calculate the growth percentage? Year on year growth percentage.
Current year minus
Uh,
previous year by current
uh,
year minus.
correct. Very good. So is equal to, okay, open the bracket. Okay, so now current year minus, okay, so now previous year, close the bracket, divided by current year. So now we'll be getting the answer as 31.7%, and in the same way we have to drag it over here. Okay, so now in the same way, so we have to calculate this growth also. That means gross revenue per minute. So that means this is in the paise. Okay, so now again is equal to, so this current year minus previous year, okay, divided by current year. So again press enter. So minus 25.0%. So again you have to drag it over here like this. So now what is the uh, year on year? So that means the estimation sales. So let us calculate the moving average. Okay, so in this, so totally there are four methods. So as a like financial analyst, like being a financial analyst, so within this four methods, so which method you will calculate, in which method you will prefer to calculate here? So there are four methods, no? So average of all years and keep constant, keep the same value as the previous year and keep it constant for the rest of the years. So then average of last 2 years and keep constant for all the years. Average of all years, which a moving average. Like which method is okay for you? Which method is flexible for you? Like being a financial analyst, so like this is the estimated sales, like we will not be getting the like actual sales, right? So like which method do you prefer?
Method 4.
Method 4, yes, very good. So average of all years, which a moving average method. Okay, so moving average method. So if you just select this, no, so then it will be moving average only you will be getting here. So now what we have to do, so is equal to excuse me, average of all the 4 years. Okay, so now close the bracket and then press enter. Okay, so now we'll be getting the answer as 19.0%, and in the same way we have to drag it over here. See, now we'll be getting the answer for all the rest of the years. So then in the same way for this also is equal to average of all the years. So then again close the bracket and then press enter. So again you have to drag it over here. That's all. So now again how to calculate this is equal to, so this value, okay, so 587.8 into, okay, into 1 plus, okay, 1 plus, so this 19%. So now close the bracket, enter. That's all. So now in the same way you have to drag it over here. Okay, so now in the
Again,
same way,
SMM.
what yeah
Once again,
just
SMM that one.
okay, yeah. So in this in this year 5 and year 6, okay, so when compared to year 5, So 19% it has been increased when you compare to the year 5. So that's why you have to calculate is equal to, so this year 5 revenue, okay, year 5 revenue. So and then okay, so now here so 587.8. So this is about the how many minutes we are using this. So then into okay 1 plus, okay 1 plus, so this 19%. So now close the bracket and then press enter. That's all. So now again you have to drag it over here. See? So now we will be getting the minutes of usage in billion we got. Understood, guys? So and then again we will calculate this gross revenue per minute. So that is in the format of paise is equal to, so this 44.5 into 1 plus this value. Close the bracket and then enter. So again you just drag it over here. So automatically you will be getting the answers. Understood? So again in the same way, so what is this revenue? How to calculate this total revenue? So minutes of usage into gross revenue per minute. So that means in the paise. So that means is equal to, okay, so this 247.5 into per minute paise 53.0. So again enter. Okay, so then again you just drag it over here. That's all. So now you will be getting the total revenue. Just do it now. So this file I will just share it to you. So you have to try it now. So I have sent it, I have shared it for you. So you have to download this file and just do it. Just give a try. So you have done this. Any doubts? Okay, so we'll just move on to the RM5. So we are having some case study here. So FAS was formed in 1990 and since then has grown to become the largest franchisee retailer in Asia. Quality, renovation, okay, so sorry, quality, innovation, service, and trust are the guiding principles for all fast fashion retail operations. Since the opening of its first store in 1991, FAS has grown considerably and now trades in more than 2,000 stores across 100 shopping malls in 14 countries. Okay, so FAS currently represents over 88 fashion brands across a diverse platform covering women's wear, men's wear, kids, and baby. The company aims to reach 3,200 stores in the next 5 years. Average revenue per store from 2019 is expected between 1 to 2%. Understanding? So, say now this is one case study. So, FAAZ is the particular FAS was formed. 1 minute. Okay. So, now the FAS was formed, okay, in the year 1990. So within 1 year or FAS has grown considerably and now trades in more than 2000 stores across 100 shopping malls in 14 countries. So that is the target, like the company aims to reach 3200 stores in the next 5 years. Okay, so in the next 5 years it is aiming for to establish 3200 stores. Okay, so average revenue per store from 2019 is expected between 1% to 2%. So now the sales they have given you, so that means 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18 and all. So from this 2019, okay, so that is about the estimation we have to calculate. Okay, so now here additions during the year. So 1 minute, so I'll just zoom out. So first we have to calculate the growth percentage. Okay, so growth percentage for the particular respective year. So how to calculate this growth percentage? So is equal to, okay, so open the bracket. So now this current year minus previous year. Okay, so now divided by current year. That's all. So now press enter. See, now you just drag it over here. That's all. Okay, so percentage growth has been done. So now after that, additions during the year. So actually the total number of stores they have given you here. So this one we have to minus this. So how many additions they have done in 1 year is equal to is equal to, okay, so now the total minus the number of stores at the beginning. Okay, so the number of stores at the year end minus year beginning, and then press enter. 154. So now you have to drag it over here. That's all. Okay, so now 154, 293 stores has been started. 402. Okay, so 354 has been also started. Okay, so now the company aims to reach 3,200 stores in the next 5 years. That means the total, okay, so the total, so here the number of stores, the last year, the number of stores at the year end will be this year's year beginning, right? So that's why is equal to, so this value, then press enter. So again you just drag it over here. Okay, so now again how many in the total, so the total store should be at the end of the 5 year so 3,200 stores. So now total will be 3,200. Understanding? So now 3,200. Okay, so we just calculate here is equal to 3,200 minus 2,221. Enter. So 979 stores it has to be started in the span of 5 years. So that's why is equal to 979 divided by 5. So per annum it is 195.8. So that means 196 stores it has to be started. Understanding what I'm saying? So you want me to repeat?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now here, so if you just follow, I mean, if you just read this line, the company aims to reach 3,200 stores in the next 5 years. So that means, so the total will be 3,200 stores. Okay, 3,200 stores. So now the number of stores at the year end will be 2,221. At the year end will be 2,221. So this one will be the opening balance for the year beginning. Okay, for the 2019. So now what was the year end goal? 3,200. So now 3,200 minus 2,221. Understanding? 3,200, okay, minus 2,221. See, now we'll be getting the answer here as 979. So for 5 years it has to start with establish with a 979 stores total. Okay, so this 979 per annum, how many stores it has to be started? So divided by 5. Okay, so is equal to 979 divided by 5. So you'll be getting the answer here as 195.8. So by approximately you'll be getting 196. Okay, so now is equal to 196. So we will just drag it for all the values. So how much is the total here? 2,417. So and then by the total it should be 3,200. That's all. Okay. So point it is getting this thing. 1 minute. Okay, so done, no? So any doubts? So you have understood this? So now this, so here the average revenue per store. Okay, so average revenue per store will be like the sales into number of stores at the year beginning at the and the year end. So that one average revenue per store. So that means the addition you have to do it. Okay. So that means, so average of this this value. Okay, so how to do this? Is equal to sales. Okay, sales into, okay, so average of, okay, average of, so this 864. So that means number of stores at the year beginning, comma, and at the year end. So now close the bracket, enter. So divided by, not average. So divided by average of the revenue per store. So in the same way, you have to drag it over here for all the years. Okay. So now the percentage of growth. So now how to calculate this? So actually they have given you in the question. So 2019 it is expected between 1% to 2%. Understood? No. So here the growth percentage they have not given. So that's why we have to calculate here is equal to, uh, open the bracket. So current year minus previous year divided by current year, enter. So now in the same way you just drag it over here. Okay. So now here from 2019 it is expected to be 1% to 2%. So that's why what you have to put. So here we will put 1%. So then here also we'll put 1%. So then 1%. So 2% and 2%. So now again we will calculate this percentage. Okay, so is equal to, okay, so is equal to, so this 3.4 into, okay, into 1 plus, so this percentage. So now close the bracket, enter. So now 1% it has been increased here. See, now you got it. So now you have to calculate the sales. So how to calculate the sales here? is equal to revenue. Okay, revenue into, okay, average of number of stores at the year beginning, comma, and at the year end. Close bracket, enter. 7,905. Okay, so now again you have to drag it over here. See, now you will be getting the answers. Understood? So you just give a try. You have understood, or you want, like, you just try it out, this one. If you have any doubts, you just ask me. Are you doing? Just give a try. So you have any doubts, or shall we move on to the next one? Okay. So we'll just move on to the RM6. So this is also the same similar method. Okay. So prepare the revenue model with drivers. Okay. Forecast the sales for 5 years. The sales will be CNY million. Okay. So how much? So they have given for you. So for till from 2014 to till 2018 they have given for you. Okay, so then from 2019 to 23 you have to calculate. So now how to calculate this? So 78.5 million bottles in the next 5 years. Okay, so then here here you only have to calculate. So here 78.5 million bottles in the next 5 years. Okay, so the last year closing balance will be our this year opening balance. So now the last will be 78.5 million bottles. So this one you have to calculate. Okay, so now is equal to 78.5 minus 63.5, 15 divided by 5, divided by so how many years? 1 2 3 4 5 years. So now 3.0 alt is equal to, so 3.0 only you have to select. Okay, yeah, so now we got this total volume. So now the percentage growth you have to do it. Utilization rate will increase by 1%. They have given that one. So utilization rate will increase by 1%. So what is the sales volume? That also you have to calculate. Okay, the growth percentage also. So the current year minus previous year divided by current year. So again you have to drag it over here. So now the sales volume. So 39.2. So now the volume average of all the years. So 33.1. Okay. So now last 2 years only we will select. Okay, so that one we will keep it constant. So just drag it over here. Okay, so now utilization rate will be 1%. It has been increased. So now is equal to, so this value, wait. So the bracket is not necessary here. Into 1 plus 1%. Into 1 plus 1%. Okay, 62%. So again you have to drag it over here. Any doubts? So or you want me to explain this or anything once again? So the 62%, so the percentage growth, it has to be calculated here. So average of all the 5 years, I mean 4 years. So then you can just do it here, or the last 2 years also you can calculate. So enter. So then again 0.6 only you have to mention. And you can drag it over here. So now what will be the price per case? So the price per case will be, so again you have to calculate as moving average. Okay, 40.3. So now what will be the sales here? So finally we have to calculate price into volume. Okay. What is the sales? Sales volume into price. Enter. Okay. So in the same way you have to drag it over here. That's all. So this is also done. You have any doubts? So just do it. So give a try. So then I will just share you the answers file also. Okay. Any doubts, guys? Hello. Okay. So then tomorrow we will connect and finish off that revenue modeling. Okay. So until then you just practice all these things. Okay. So then tomorrow we'll connect. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.